Hey you guys, thanks for watching this video. If you have a second, go ahead and please subscribe to the channel. It'd really help me out. Like the video and comment below. In the meantime, let's go ahead and solve this problem using a system of equations. Alright, Nutz-R-Us sells cashews for $2 per pound and Brazil nuts for $1.50 per pound. How much of each type should be used to make a 50-pound mixture that sells for $1.80 per pound? So we need to write two equations. We'll write one equation based on the pounds, and since we know that the two combined is 50 pounds, that equation will be simple to write. But first, we need to define the two variables we're going to be using, which again is going to be x and y. So y is the pounds of Brazil nuts, x is the pounds of cashews. And once again, if we wanted the pounds, we could say the pounds of cashews plus the pounds of Brazil nuts is 50. Okay, because it's a 50-pound mixture. Now let's look at the cost. If we take $2 per pound for the cashews and add that to $1.50 per pound for each pound of Brazil nuts, that would equal, and this is where we have to be careful because it doesn't equal 180, even though that is a cost. That is a cost rate per pound, so we need to figure out what the total cost of the entire 50-pound mix is, and to do that we'll just take the 50 pounds and multiply it by the 180 per pound, which would tell us how much that's going to cost. Again, that's what this equation is trying to find, the total cost. So that's $90 total cost for purchasing the Brazil nuts and cashews. Alright, from here the steps are pretty much the same. Let's go ahead and use the process of elimination though, just to change it up a little bit. You could use substitution, and the answer should be the same no matter which method you use. So in this one I'm going to multiply the top equation by 2 here, and then I would change that 50 now to 50 times 2 is 100 now. So I have the same coefficient of x, but I need them to be opposites. So I will go ahead and change those to now it's a negative 2x, it's a minus 150, and that's a negative 90. To solve these, my x's now have eliminated, and I have 2y minus 150x, which would be 0.5y equals 100 minus 90 is 10. Now, in order to solve for y, all I need to do is to divide both sides by 0.5, and we find that y is 20. So since y was pounds of Brazil nuts, I'm going to have 20 pounds of Brazil nuts. So the next thing is just to figure out how many pounds of cashews I need, and to use that first equation, which was x plus y equals 50 before I covered it up with the work. But on this one we say that y is 20, so I'm going to replace y with the 20, which we found earlier. So x plus 20 is 50, so to find the value of x, I simply need to subtract 20 from both sides. So x is 30. So x was pounds of cashews, so I need to describe that in my answer. So we have 20 pounds of Brazil nuts, 30 pounds of cashews, and the last thing you'd want to do is to check your work on this. So you'd go back to the two original equations that we wrote and just check to make sure that it is 20 pounds of Brazil nuts, 30 pounds of cashews by replacing the x's with 30, the y with 20, and then just making sure that you have true statements from that. Because if it's untrue, you're probably going to miss a lot of points on a test or quiz. Thanks for watching this video, you guys. Good luck on your math.